Yo, it's time for a tier list, cause what is it called? The game is gonna change, so gotta make one before it changes, cause yeah, yeah. What is it called? The only thing I don't like is what it's called. The classes aren't in order here, which is I don't know why. But I'll just go one by one, explaining why and pretty much pros cons and what's S, what's D, stuff like that. The first class is Recon. It's A. Good mobility, good damage. Q does 30 damage. Your F does 30 damage. E. If they're high HP or max, it'll do more than 15, but it'll always do 15 and injure. But good damaging class. Not really much cons. The only con I would say people have is it's hard to aim or the LMB sucks. But you're not gonna be using your LMB much except for like chip damage, because everything else does just crazy damage, and the LMB chip damage, that's so low, it's completely fine. So A tier class. Next is Gunner. It's probably low A in my opinion. It's a close range marksman class, but if you're in close range, there's other like melee classes that are gonna out DPS you. But luckily for that, it has the from its F, the defense down, which helps with that. So as long as you get the defense down, you're fine. It's people say it's annoying, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad to play against. It's pretty fair, I would say. So yeah, a low A. Alright, now next after that is something that's actually annoying, which is Merc or Mercenary. For now, I'll put it to S because I only want to have 5 classes in S tier. So if there's anything better, I'll probably move it down to the front of A. But for now, Merc is S. The Injure, pretty okay, pretty good. A good add-on for the class. But the thing that makes it annoying is the 2-second disable. That and damage buff. It's good. The LMB is good and stuff like that. Good class overall. Pretty annoying and busted to basically fight against, because you can't play close, you can't play long, because what is it called? Long range. It's LMB gets you there. Close range, you're gonna get disabled. So you can't really do much against Merc or a good Merc player. So S for now. Next is Hunter. I put it in the middle between these two. Let me move my mouse. I say that basically because that's not the middle right here. I say that basically because at first I thought it was trash, but then I saw the scene play it and it's kind of busted. It can double slow. It can have marked, which tracks your LMBs for you. It can trap. It's pretty busted if it gets close to mid-range combat, but I can see it can be lacking in further like long-range battles. So pretty good spot on A. Next is Blaster. I'm putting it better than these two or these 3 because it can do decent damage. Like the F does like 20-25. I forgot. You can have marked like Hunter. Q, that's a crazy mobility option, so that's why it's better than those 3. The mobility is what basically carries the class. Free mobility, and the F is like free damage. So yeah, it's a spammy class, but it's a good spammy class. So top of A for now. Next is Sniper. It's better, the best out of these 4, no doubt, easily. I'd say Merc is still better, but good mobility, good high damage. It does like 40 damage headshots, and you can stack them. So you can jump pad, LMB, F, and do the crippling ricochet shot. You can all do that in the air at once. It's like 70-60 damage. I forgot, but it's kind of hard to do. But it's a good class basically. You don't have to do what I just said, but it's a good class with a good kit. It can cripple and stuff like that. High damaging LMBs and what is it called? Since you can LMB and you can't move when you do it, that's actually really good, since it makes it easier to aim. So since you have to stand still, it's much easier to aim than like other classes, which what is it called? The guy down here, I'll get to later, but Sniper, top of A for now. Next is Archer. It's gonna probably be in the S for now, in front of Merc. For now, I'd say. But basically, why it's number 1 here right now, bro, when you LMB, 30 damage, crazy knockback, insane in Final Strike. And the cluster shot, with the explosive shots, that does like, I don't know, 20 damage. That's literally free damage. And your, what is it called? Your piercing shots, good for people who run and stuff like that, so pretty good too. And what people don't know about Archer is the people who just LMB spam are literally the worst. It's not even that it's annoying, it's because they don't know how to do it. Most people who LMB spam with Archer don't know how to juggle. But if you know how to juggle with the LMB spam with Archer and juggle people, you are the worst type of person to exist. So that's why Archer's S. Because if you get juggled, you're not going to be able to escape or literally touch the ground. So yeah, S for now. Next is, I think this is Mage, because I don't see it anywhere else here. And it's probably A, but in between, I don't know, between here or here. I'd say better than Hunter, because Hunter needs to get close, and if you're close against Mage, you're pretty much dead. So Mage will be there. Pretty self-explanatory what we can do. It's just a close range burst class. It doesn't have to be close range, but it's easier to land its combos close range. So yeah, you can stack. So you can stack your ability. So what is it called? You can use an ability at the same time as another. So that's pretty good as well. But yeah, the only thing you can do is just high burst. That's pretty much it. It doesn't have no movement, no special tricks or anything. You just do the same thing: decay, LMB, and then F with the big ball attack. And that's your only thing you'll do. And then push them away from you with your Q if you're scared or something. But yeah, middle of A. Not really that unique, but it's pretty good class. Next is Wizard. It's my first class, either C or now I'll be nice, I'll put it B. But low B probably. The reason it's low B is it does high damage, it's annoying stuns, and then you can like one shot someone after. But the only problem is like if you're outranged or if you're literally in front of their face, you can't really do much. So yeah. The best way to play Wizard is set a set playing field in front of you, so you always get the stun, or you always get the I forgot what the move is, where you throw down that ball, and if it's directed, it's 20. Yeah, play in that area. But yeah, if you get rust, you're pretty much dead. If you're outranged, you're pretty much dead. So yeah, B for Wizard. Next is Grenader. It's a demon in Final Strike, but in a normal match, you're gonna have to be in like in the corner or in a room somewhere, cause like you're not gonna be hitting your your abilities unless they literally walk into them. So I'll put it high B, but Final Strike it's very good, but anywhere else it's dead. So as long as you survive Final Strike, I guess it's good, but if you're fighting before Final Strike, you're probably gonna lose to other classes. So B, but better than Wizard. Next is Astronaut. I'll probably put it low A. Yeah, low A. Mostly because it's not really a bursty class. It's more like of LMB spam. You just basically LMB around you, have orbs. Even if there's a whole bunch, you use the slam down, which slows, so you get the slow, because as long as you get the slows, you just LMB spam, and then when your slow's about to end, you get near them and pull the orbs to you and F burst. Yeah, because that's the only time you're gonna burst, and you just rinse and repeat that. But it's a pretty good class. You just gotta know how to aim with the LMB, because it's delayed, so any LMB that's delayed, it's easier to aim than instant LMB. So yeah. Low A, pretty good class and pretty fun too. Next is Bomber. busted class. S better than Merc. Merc you get washed. Sorry, but still gets fucking owned by Archer. Archer's better by 100%. But basically, Bomber crazy movement. Crazy damage. F is pretty good. But you're not gonna get the 40. You're just gonna get the 30 because of the cross. Because usually you're gonna hit the cross, not the actual bomb. But yeah, if you don't know why Bomber's so good, go on YouTube. Critical strike, liquidific bomber. Even though what is it called? He means illusionist, but yeah. Bomber S. Yeah, good class. Thumbs up. Yeah. Next is Necromancer, and everyone says Necromancer is ass. You are literally smoking crack. It's literally right here. I'm putting this right here. No trolling, no nothing. You are smoking crack cocaine, black tar heroin. It can panic. Panic is literally busted. Panic, cripple. The F is dog shit, but the cripple move and the panic move are literally busted. The LMB is good too. Does 10 damage. It's easier to aim than Astro. It's a good LMB. So cripple, panic, good LMB. F is trash. Don't ever use it. But yeah, Necromancer is nasty. Everything here, Necromancer destroys you. So yeah, just aim forehead, aim with Necromancer, and you just win easily. So yeah, Necromancer high A, no trolling, like actual truth bomb dropped. Next is Illusionist. I'm gonna get number 1 of A, not S, and the reason is because no one's gonna fucking play like a literal god and know when someone's gonna attack you, so you use your alternate perfectly. Like one day or another, you're gonna mess up your alternate, and when you do, once you mess up the alternate, you've pretty much lost your advantage, or yeah, because you mess up your cooldowns, and you have to wait a while before you can reset everything again. So yeah, good class if you can control it and time everything good, but if you mess up your alternate, you're pretty much in a losing fight basically. So yeah, best class A, but not S. Sorry. Next is what's it called? Priest right here. It's A. I don't know where to put it. I don't know, low, high, or mid A. I'll just put it randomly right here, cause why not, But basically, good kit. It can heal, stall the fight, E, true damage. It's a pretty good distance too. It's not like a wonky distance, so it's pretty good. So if you're close up, like touching someone, you have enough time to back up and then hit your E, or if you're too far, you can have enough time to use E and get in and hit it. So it's a good distance. Your F, the range on the F is too far. It's very, very far. You can really snipe with it. If they nerf the range, because that's the only nerf I would see, if they nerf the range, this guy's gonna go down here. But yeah, long range F carries the class literally. So yeah, middle of A. So F nerfed, you're going bye bye. So yeah, A for Priest is medic. Probably right here, yeah, a low A, because you can't really do much. You do the same combo with a sleep and then use those two abilities. There's nothing else you can do. It's not that hard to aim with it. It's pretty easy. LMB is pretty slow, but it's pretty good too. Just an average class, nothing like too special about it. So yeah, low A. Next is Bishop. Everyone who I see plays Bishop. They do good, but they're not using it to the max. If there's someone that uses it to max Bishop, you're going right here, right now. Better than Merc. Get the fuck out of my face. But yeah, Bishop is busted. The Purify is good. The Bind, the LMB, nasty. The LMB is just why, and the Purify is just the thing that carries it the most. If it didn't have Purify, it'd probably be like low A or high B, but because of the Purify, it's S. So yeah, Bishop S tier. Alright, programmer. Everyone just trusts the virus stack, and then finish off with the screen disable thing to get the virus stack damage. That's not why programmer is right here. That's not why. It's because the, what is it called? The infinite disable. What is it called? There's a guy I saw do it, but I forgot his name, so if you know his name, I'm sorry, man, I don't know your name. But yeah, you can literally infinite disable with a programmer, which is busted. But the only caveat or bad thing about it is you gotta be close range. If you're getting outranged by another class as a programmer, you're kind of screwed. So yeah, S for now. So now that there's 5, what's it called? If another thing comes in top 5, you're just gonna start trickling down. So yeah, programmer number 3. Next is controller. It'll probably be right here. Cause same thing with Merc and programmer. Controller can disable, which is pretty busted. And not only that, it's pretty busted. The LMB is actually pretty good too. Actually one of the best LMBs in the game, in my opinion. It is. And then the what's it called? The blast or the heal thing, the early ability. That's a good spacing too as well. So yeah, it's a good kit, but most people, not all, because there actually are good programmers out there. Just most people, they just suck. But yeah, high A for programmer. Next is Alch or Alchemist. I'm being nice. I'll be nice. Put it here. I personally want to put it B, but I'll be nice. I'll be very, very nice, since not many people move that well. Because the hitbox and stuff like that are big. The abilities aren't that crazy. The only thing annoying that makes it good is the giant hitbox. But as long as you have good movement, and surely, bro, you'll dodge it. But yeah, good movement. As long as you have that, you won't be getting hit as much as you usually think you would. So yeah, I'll put it A. But truly, it's actually a B class. But A, I'm being nice. So yeah, Alchemist A. Next is Warrior. Obviously, he stomps. He's annoying. Most annoying class in the game. No skill. Sorry, crazy reward. But no, I generally do think. So sorry, Merc is going down to A now. I generally think these 3, if it was anyone who mained these 3 classes and against a Warrior main, they would win in a fight. I generally do think. That's how good these classes are compared to Warrior. I generally do think these 3 classes are much better than Warrior and can clap Warrior. So yeah, Warrior's S. These are top 5 for now. Merc has been moved down. Sorry. Next is Berserker. Yeah, Berserker's an S tier class, better than Bishop. But yeah, crazy burst and good movement as well. So yeah, not better than these 4, but yeah, Berserker, crazy burst damage, good jump ins like that. Move he has for movement. Yeah, he melts anything. So yeah, Berserker S tier with the rest of these guys. Next is Destroyer. The only thing that makes this class good is the golf technique, but that's pretty much the only thing it has going for it, is the golf, where you shoot the 3 meteorites or the boulders in a single direction at the same time. But not many people I see are that consistent with it. It's pretty inconsistent and stuff like that, unless you're using it point blank range. But it's I'll put it, it's the worst one for now. So yeah, Destroyer at the bottom of B. Next is Slayer, which is a pretty good class, but most of its moves are predictable. Like the hook is predictable, the execute is predictable. The only thing that's not really that predictable is the spin move, but still the hitbox on that is kind of wonky, as you get move speed, and then it's the hitbox is like spearman spin. It's so like if you're close, it's not gonna hit. I think I could be wrong though, but yeah, good class. Long startups, wonky move that's not a long startup. So probably right here. It's pretty fair. It's a okay class, not good or bad. Like right down the middle is fine for a Slayer. Next is Spearman. Has very good neutral, almost as good as Merc. It's basically Merc but brawler. Good combos, stuff like that, good damage. It's probably, I'd say right here in A. It's not S, mainly for the fact because usually when you do combos, you're gonna take damage back. You're not gonna be like scot-free. You're not gonna do combos, take no damage. Constantly bind your what's it called? Your hook. If it was a stun, it'd probably be a completely different story and he'd be up here, but since it's the bind, you're gonna take damage. High A. Next is fighter. It's fair. Probably right here. Good juggling. That's the most, or not most, but the only thing it can do to do high damage if you're not in a corner with them and you're just in an area is juggling, which is like the blast into the Ryu kicks, which it juggles. But that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much all you do with fighter. Loop it over and over again. I don't know. I don't play fighter. The only person I know that plays fighter and it's good is Pwn, but I'm not Pwn, so I can't really talk about it that much. But yeah, it's good juggling. You can do it over and over again with the rage. So yeah, good class. A. I don't know. I'm not that good. Probably could be S, but high A. Actually, better than I'll put it right here. Fuck it, right here. Fighter's right there. High A. Boom. Next is Samurai. I gotta think about this. The only thing good about Samurai is just the giant hitbox from the moves. And the giant hitboxes does a lot of damage for being giant hitboxes. That's the only thing that makes Samurai good. Giant hitboxes, and the giant hitboxes do a lot of damage, so probably put it right here. That's all it's good for. Just big hitbox, big damage. But any class technically, or not technically, but has better technical aspects to it, would be Samurai. But Samurai, middle of A. Next is Recon. If you have hitbox extender, you're right here. But if you don't, you are right. Right here. There or one more back. Fuck, I'll leave you here. Yeah, so if you're not a hitbox extender user, and you're using Recon, the only good thing about it is the invisibility move, because that's good for some pretty high damaging sneak attacks. So yeah, Recon, Thief is just an annoying rat. You'll probably be right here. Actually, I'll be nice. Put him up one more. Because the thing that makes Thief annoying is first of all 40 move speed, and the second thing is the lifesteal. Those two things combined, it's a fucking rat. He's not dying. It's a fucking cockroach. So yeah, that's why Thief is it's a fucking cockroach. It does not die. You gotta fucking stomp on it and it'll die. But yeah, cockroach A tier. Next is Ninja. I generally do think it is a busted class. Has untapped potential that people do not use. 12 damage dashing. Q that blinds, and you're invisible while they're blinded, so they literally do not know where you are. And then up close, your LMB does 15 damage, literally 15 damage, and it's pretty fast too for doing that much damage. 15 damage, stuff like that. You can do 2 LMBs in a matter of seconds. That is 30 damage. And you can, for a shuriken, that's another 12 damage, just to be safe. But yeah, Ninja, it's actually one of the busted classes in the game. Not S, because there's stuff that I haven't got to yet that are better than Ninja, but Ninja's actually pretty up there, I would say. High A is definitely worth for the class. Next is Stalker. I'm about to go crazy right now. Stalker is dog shit. You're like right there. The only good thing it has is you can be invisible for a long time. But that's only good if you're a fucking pussy, bro. Like, you go invisible for the entire game, don't attack, no nothing, just invisible, run. Someone's low, you go. Most of the time, people that do that fucking fail and just get fucked on. But yeah. Stalker, you're fucking trash, man. Sorry. Next is Hitman. It's actually a pretty good class. Very, very good. If you're not their target, probably like a mid-low A. If they are your target, high A. So I'll probably right here, better than Necro. Hi there. Hitman, good class, good kit, and the 2 types of LMBs it has, it's actually really good. So yeah, Hitman, like middle of higher A. Next is Trickster. It's trash too, but at least it's better than fucking Stalker. If it didn't have bleed, Trickster would be literally, I put it in D, not even C, put it in D. But because of the bleed, it's better than these 2 right here. Next is Gambler. Should I put it C? Should it be the first C? I gotta think. Because the LMV is horrendous. The only good thing is the F. And what's it called? The dice roll. You're only hitting that if you're point blank. So yeah. No movement options. Yeah, fuck it. Gambler is the first C. It's just, yeah, you already know why. No need to explain. Next is Defender, which is the fucking tank version of fucking Warrior. Fucking the grab is busted, slow, busted. The wave shock that does like that's 3 times is fair. But the LMB is fucking fast, does 13 damage. Like, why? And you have 150 HP, like, why? Or is it 125? I don't know. I think it's 150. Because it's a fucking Defender. Yeah, it's literally Warrior, but different. It's literally the same thing. Just the same thing. Yeah, S. No questions. No nothing. S. 9. It's not that good. It's just annoying. It's just an annoying class to fight against. Because of fucking the bugged parry window. If it wasn't bugged, and it would be dog shit, literally. But, if it was normal parried, because I know it's literally bugged. People say it's bugged. If it was normal, probably like right here. But bugged, it's probably high A, but if it wasn't bugged, you're right here. Next is Paladin, 150 HP. It can give +2 defense to itself easily, or more. Self heals, and can stun and poke. So yeah, it's Thief, but just better as a tank. Just a tank version of Thief. That's what it is. Thief as a tank is literally Paladin. So yeah, Paladin, A right there. Next is Guardian, and I'm gonna place it first, but hear me out. Watch. Right here. Hear me out. You're gonna be like, Guardian is trash. Guardian is dog shit. It's literally not. Classes that have single attacks, like that do one-shot moves that take long strike again, like Archer. Any types of classes like those, Guardian obliterates. Classes that shoot fast, like for example, Ghost, for example. You're at a disadvantage, but you still can win. Because instead of relying on counters, you can just do 15 bursts over and over again and be evasive. Because your charge gives you 8 defense, does, I think it's 5 or 10. And then your F with no shield does 5 or 10. So it's the other way around between one of those 2, I forget. So you're just going to keep doing 15 damage over and over again. You can put an LMEs in there too. LME does 13 damage. That's 28 damage each time you're going in. Just over and over again, just taking your time. So Guardian is actually pretty good. So if you call it trash, I pretty much would say reconsider, because it's actually pretty good. Jug, 200 HP tank. The only thing that's scary, because Jug isn't really that scary. The only thing that's scary is the shock attack. As long as you can dodge the shock attack, you're safe. But the fucking hitbox on that is bigger than the circle it has. So good luck trying to dodge it. But yeah, everything else from Jug isn't that bad. It's pretty fine. The only thing that's scary is getting shocked by him. And that's when you should be in trouble. But only good thing is a shock. I'd say can he be Paladin or let's put it right here. Why not? Juggernaut. A middle of A. Is it exactly middle? I don't know. I think it's a bit above, but yeah, middle of A. Monk. It's weird. Monk is weird. Because sometimes you can pop off. Sometimes you really can't do anything against them, and you just gotta play the poking game basically as Monk. Yeah, most of the time as Monk you have to literally play the poking game because you can't really combo much with the abilities, even though you should be able to, but you can't really much. You have to play the poking game. But because the only thing you can do is poking game is put them right here. If they change the F or the staff throw, I think that's the move where you can retract it back whenever you want. It'd probably be different, and he'd be a pretty good class, but since you can, it's pretty restrictive. Middle of B for Monk. Phantom, I like the abilities it has, but I dislike it. I tried playing it. I usually dislike classes that are very LMB reliant. Like ranges is fine. Like range classes that are LMB reliant are fine, but melee that are LMB reliant are not fun to play. So, I mean, I'll put in the bottom of A or top of B. The only person I know that plays it is Corrupt, but fuck it. Top of B. That's Phantom. Just an LMB class. Injure and then LMB. Spam. That's basically all you do. And then throw some AoEs in there while you're at it. That's all Phantom is. Not fun. And that's it basically. Yeah. B. Next is Frost. I've seen it a lot in CS5. I rarely see it in criticality, like ever. But usually people who played it in CS5 were goated with it. Not really much playtime I've seen with people using it in criticality, but from what I've seen and what I know, it's an S tier right here. So yeah, it's pretty good. The moves aren't that hard to hit. It's pretty easy if you're trying to just go for freeze stacks. Just freeze and then just keep hitting them. But I'd rather go for haste. But the problem with going for haste is just LMB spam. So yeah. But yeah, Frost, S tier. Good mobility, good damage. Moves aren't hard to hit. It's pretty easy to hit the moves. So yeah, as for Frost. Next is Jester. I never played a Jester with low ping. Every Jester that I played was a high ping Jester, so I can't really evaluate it that good, but playing against high ping Jesters, it's pretty safe to say it's right here. Yeah, high ping Jesters, go ahead, fucking take your throne. Low ping, I never once ever got to fight a low ping Jester, so I'm always getting hit by fucking the stun ball 5 meters away, so I don't know how it feels like to fight a low ping Jester, so Jester, go ahead, fucking go there, fucking bitch. Next is Bunny. It's a spam class, same as Jester, but it kind of also takes some knowledge, learning how to aim it, but no one ever does want to learn how to aim it, so everyone just spams it. But if someone learns to aim it correctly and knows the angles, it'd probably be high A maybe like top 3A, but all people do is just spam. So probably like in front of fucking alchemist, fucking brothers. So yeah, bunny A. Next it's gonna be hot take. Cowboy. Hot take cowboy. Mid A, not S. No high A either. The reason being that is the LMB is good, fast, direct, giant hitbox. Bigger than it seems to be. 15 damage, a lot. Basically, the only thing you can use to be good is what's it called? The LMB and your lasso. If you're up against an opponent that's equally matched, no matter the class, your F is useless. You're never gonna use your F unless you're playing against an opponent that's at a lower skill level than you. But at an equal skill level, your F is completely useless. So yeah, that's why Cowboy is mid A for Cowboy. Gladiator. The kit's pretty good. The moves are pretty good. You can do high burst or high continuous damage. But I'd say it's with Spearman better or worse. I'll put it worse. The reason being it's not higher or anything like that. It's high, but not higher is the LMB. Since it's like the LMB is like a needle, you basically have to play patiently with it, and stuff like that. As other classes, like you can just spam LMB and it'll hit most of the time. Gladiator, you have to be very patient for like the same reward as other LMBs that do the same damage. So yeah, Gladiator like high A. Next is Turkey. You might be shocked, but Turkey, best class in the game. Literally, it can fight in the air for so long. Literally, can fight in the air infinitely. Most of the roster can't do anything since their attacks are two-dimensional, which is not even two-dimensional, just one-dimensional. It's on the x-axis and stuff like that. So just straight on the ground. They literally cannot touch Turkey. Turkey literally dicks on most of the roster. And classes that do have like three-dimensional aiming that can target Turkey in the air, he's already doing so much damage before you can fucking aim. So yeah, Turkey, if you play him right, it's literally the best class in the game. Literally, people can't do nothing against Turkey if you know how to play. So yeah, Turkey number one. Nothing, not even this guy right here. I'm gonna talk to him later. He's not beating Turkey. Turkey is number one. You're not changing my mind. Sorry. Next is Wind Dancer. I'd say right here, Wind Dancer. People say it's annoying. It is annoying, but the startup on the moves are so long. You literally have time to predict. It's basically like Auk, but longer startup and less damage. Because I think each thing does 10 damage, which isn't even that much. If the damage buff was up to like 13 or 12, then we'd be talking about like mid to high A territory, but it's only 10 damage and the moves are slow as hell. So yeah, middle of B for Wind Dancer. Next is Snowman. People say it's bad because it's, what is it called, slow, but as long as you get the snowy effect, I think it is, or snow, or I forgot the name of it. As long as you get that effect down, you're fine. So yeah, and when you freeze, it's free. You get free 40 damage. That's more than half the HP of most of the classes. It's free 40 damage. Sniper wants 40 damage. You gotta work for it. Snowman, you want 40 damage. You get it for free. So like it's probably like probably put it right there. It's fine for Snowman. High A. It's busted. Yeah. Thumbs up emoji. Firecracker, it's bad. He's weird. It's weird. Right here. It's weird because he's bad, but if someone puts in the time to learn the angles of which the fire breath comes out, or how to control the distance of the smoke, this, what's it called, the flare, which throws the firecrackers down. If someone takes the time to learn how it actually works and learns the angles, you can literally trap people and they can't do anything. It could be an S tier class, but no one has really taken the time to actually, you know, learn it and put in the time to studying the class. So for now, low B, potentially can be S if someone wants to try to make something happen with it, but low B for firecracker. I forgot to bring this down. Santa. It's like it's a low A, I'd say. Probably like right here is fair. To spoil, I've seen the docs of the changes they're gonna do to Santa. he's gonna be up here soon. He's gonna be up there. Because here's what it's called. They're changing the freeze to frostbite. And that's literally a nasty buff. That is too much. He's gonna be from low A to maybe S. Back at S or something. Yeah, probably back at S when they do that. But for now, in the Critical Strike version 5.7.5, he is low A. Soon to be S. Yeah. That's Santa. As for Fairy, if S tier wasn't locked to 5, I'd put it here, but it's locked at 5, so it'll be in the top of A. It's literally a shotgun, and you're what's it called? It's basically you have Purify and Jump Boost for a few seconds as well as your F, but it's not Purify. I forgot what it's called, but you already know what I mean. That you have Lifesteal, you have a fucking shotgun. Your LMB is a fucking pancake that is very, very big. Not hard to miss, and it does a lot of damage. So yeah, very top of A, number 1 in A right now. Probably will stay number 1. Yeah, probably will. I don't know yet. I gotta check down. So yeah, very top of A. Reaper, it's good, but as a quarter of the classes in the game counter the death mark, which is kind of doo-doo. But it's not that bad though. It's pretty good, but a quarter of the classes counter its moves. So like I'll probably put it in front of Priest right here. Reaper. Alright, next is Beast. When I first started playing the game, yeah, when I started, I thought this was the most broken class, best class in the game. But playing for a while, it's not really that scary. It's scary, but it's not that bad. Because what is it called? It's from when you attack, you get HP back, but if you don't, you lose HP over time. But you can just use a class that can stall, basically. So once they use that, you can use a class that stalls. They lose some HP. They might get a hit or two on you, but they really lost like, I think they lose like 10 HP each second or two. I forgot. But it's good though still, but if you know how to play it, it's not that scary. Usually to new players, it's a very scary class, so it's not that bad. Probably like right here is fair. Beast A. Next is Chrono. It shares the same thing with Reaper. It gets counted about like 25% of the classes in the game, but at least it has the slow and the freeze, which Reaper does not. He only has invincibility for like a second. So Chrono's a bit better. Put him right here. Chrono, go right there. Next is Ghost. Ghost is busted as well. Probably put him S, obviously, easily S, but I'll put him second, S, right here. So Warriors right there. Yeah, Ghost is busted. Aim, if you can aim, you're winning every game you're playing. And even if you already can aim, you have this shock to help you even more. So yeah, Ghost, if you can aim, you're guaranteed like 3 stacks or 4. If you get 3 or 4 stacks, you've already won. You don't even have to fucking try to get any more stacks. You've already won the game. So yeah, ghost number 2 behind turkey. Next is, I've heard it's mushroom or shroom. But it's like it's trash. It's dog shit. I don't know where to put it. Put it like, should I put a T? Yeah, C. It's literally dog shit. Literally, it's ass. All you gotta do is either play it at a distance, which isn't that bad. Most classes can do that. Or fucking rush it down. Just rush it down and don't get scared of the fucking toxic. Just rush it before the toxic can kill you. And mushroom is fucking is ass. So yeah, mushroom fucking in the bottom of the barrel with the fucking gambler. Happy face, thumbs up. Next is duelist. It's a pretty good class. Double Q is busted and you can stun with your F. And I forget when you guard up, I forget if it's the old version or this version, you can get binded. That still doesn't really matter though. I think it's the old, the old version you can get binded. This one you cannot. The new version you cannot get binded. So yeah, it's pretty good then. I'd say it's high. Right here, it's a very good class. If I rated it earlier, it would have been S because it was empty. But yeah, and the top of A for duelist. Next is Rocketeer. I haven't played that much, but from the few times I played it, the LMB is nasty. It has a good LMB. It's not that fast, but it's AoE, which is very good. So you don't have to be that accurate. You can lead and stuff like that, and your LMB will hit. You can. I think when I last played it, you can like do the dash in attack, like the charge, hit them, and an LMB, and it all connects, which is pretty good. It's pretty nice small combo. I don't know. When I watch Otis Shotus play Rocketeer, it's fucking. I'm not trying to be mean, but all I see is League of Legends cam angle, and just throw oil everywhere. Throw oil, fire on the ground. That's all I see, and then charge in sometimes, and it hits. But yeah, Rocketeer, like but he could be good, but what's the word? I'm trying to think. Same with like it's the same as Firecracker. You don't really see the potential. People haven't really used the F that uniquely. The only unique thing people have done with the F is like using it on the ground, but I'm pretty sure there's more ways you can use it. But I digress. Low A for Rocketeer. Next is Valk. This might be a little favoritism since I used to main it, but it's pretty good. Like right here. The reason that is the counter is pretty good. People say the counter is ass, but I say it's good. It reflects the damage and pushes them back. The pushback can be good in Final Strike. I think it's a set pushback, so even if they do more damage to you, it's not a greater knockback. It's still the same. Stuff like that. That's good. Your charge move, it gives them damage debuff, which once you do that, you just rush them down, spam LMB. Pretty good. And then once that's over, you just fly back up in the air and stun them. LMB once or twice, once mostly, and then shield, and then Q again, and just repeat that, and it's pretty fun. I don't know. High A, Valk. I don't see that many problems with it, except for the counter. But that's it. That's the only problem. But it can be good. Sometimes like what's it called? Because bro, I'm fumbling. Because what is it called? Classes like Wind Dancer and Slayer like that. It's pretty easy to counter their moves and stuff like that. Especially you can counter Defender. No, not Defender. Guardian too. Guardian. You just wait for him to use his F. Once he uses F, you can literally feed him. Feed him shield. He uses F. You counter. He takes it in the back. So Valk's pretty good. Next is Demon. It can do high damage. You can jump in. I forget if that's the Q or the E. I think it's the Q. and then you E with all those slashes and walk backwards so you can stand in the same place. It does a lot of damage, stuff like that. Wish you can use the QE move, which was more useful, the QE, because it just feels like a waste on the class. Because I feel like it'd be fun to use that, the QE, but it's not viable. So yeah, you just jump in, E spam, the spam attack, where you just do a bunch of slashes. Pretty good, but you're pretty much restricted only to the ground and stuff like that. You can't really jump up. Like your jumping, it doesn't go high. It's pretty low to the ground. So since you're that restricted to the ground, you don't really have that much movement. Low A for demon. Next for elementalist, I'm gonna speedrun this because it's gonna take too long. Base probably like I'm speedrunning. I'm not gonna say why. There, the moves are good. I'm not gonna lie, moves are good. You like here, you are fodder. Like literally right here, yeah. You are annoying. You guys can be together, but probably put him right here. That's how annoying he is. This guy's trash, only good for final strike. For the ultimate, which isn't really that worth it. Kind of trash. Put him right here. This is the only one I use, but I use it for fun. It's not viable at all. You're like probably down here too. You're like fuck it, I'll be nice to trickster, put him there too. So yeah, there you go. All elemental speed run done. No explanation, no nothing. Just splat it on there. That's time for my favorite class of the game. Musketeer. I'm gonna think. I'm looking right now. He's not. I want to put him right here, but he's not. I know he's not. Probably like I have to think. Is that kind of actually tricky? Because people put him down here. He does not go down there. If he goes down there, you're stupid. He's like I want to put him up all the way up here, but I know he's not. You cannot. I put him lower. I'd say he's better than Sniper, so I'll tell why. But I'm better than this. Right here. There's fair. All right. Why Musketeer so high? Why is he not D? No C? No nothing. Just skill issue. Literally skill issue. Just aim. You win. And Musketeer also counters classes like Sniper, Scout, Blaster, anything that can go in the air on Scout, on what it's called, Rocketeer 2. Anything that goes in the air and they're gonna come back down. Musketeer uses F, 45 damage, 70 if you do it. The combo. Because I don't know any other classes that can do that much burst in such a short amount of time, like Musketeer. Maybe Jester, but that's the only one that came to my head real quick. But yeah, Musketeer, high burst, short amount of time. Like it can do 70 damage in 1 second. The only caveat or thing that's bad about Musketeer is like you do that much burst, but then after that you're at a slow DPS pace. So the thing is, you do your burst, right? You're higher in DPS, but they're probably gonna catch up in DPS against you. The longer the fight goes on. So in shorter fights, Musketeer wins. Longer fights, when you guys are both outputting the same DPS, Musketeer is gonna lose. So yeah, middle of A. I want to put him up here, but sadly, middle of A for Musketeer. Next is Revenger. A godly class. Probably like right here, because the LMB is literally busted. AoE LMB that does 14 damage, because I think it hits twice, 7 times. So it does 7 damage twice. So 14 in LMB, and that's a poke. Does it twice. Consumes no resources, no nothing, for free. You can do it twice, so that's 28 free damage for free. Then you consume a bullet. Then it becomes even more busted. It's a spin AoE. The 6 damage does it 3 times. That's 24. So 24, 14, 14. I'm not doing the math. I'm not doing the math. Fuck the math. I'm stupid. So like damage. It's like half HP basically, for most classes, for just 1 pellet, or yeah, one ammo consumption, and you have to start with 6. The F cripple, it's okay. Usually only use it for poke. Not really for the cripple, just for a poke to finish someone off or to do some damage. The gun mode, probably only use it if you aim or if you want shield. And the, what's it called? The jump, where you shoot down and you launch backwards, you usually use it to hit your what is it called? The LMB with the bullet that does 24, the 6 times 3. No, not even. Is it 24? No, it's 18. I'm stupid. 18 damage, bro. That's what you use it for. The movement option to jump in and do 18 damage. So yeah, Revenger, pretty busted class. Yep. Next is Admiral. It's also busted. You're going right here. S. Admiral's busted, so yeah. Admiral, the stuns. I think you can infinite stun. I'm not sure though. I'm pretty sure you can. I forget though. But I'm pretty sure you can infinite stun. Can you infinite stun or just stun like 2 or 3 times? I forget. That's basically infinite stun, yeah. And the LMB does fucking crazy damage. I think it does like 12 each shot, and you can do like, it shoots like 2, so 24. Or 4 times, I forget. I think it shoots 2 or 4 times, I forget. Does 24 damage. Or something like that. It's just crazy damage. So yeah. Admiral, S tier class, and no questions of nothing. It's busted. Next is Dancer. People are already using it at its max potential, unlike other classes. I feel like Dancer is the only class that's been used to the max potential. I think, yeah. The only thing you can do even more with Dancer is just don't miss. But like, it's S tier class. I'll put it 3rd right here. So, yeah, third is good, because it can stomp on these 2 classes. I feel like these classes can do better than Dancer. So yeah, Dancer's number 3 S. And Charger is just annoying. It's an annoying class. It has crazy mobility. Can do pretty good damage. Usually when you get grabbed, you really have to take damage. You at least taking like 30 damage. You're not escaping unless you're like Fairy or something like that, or something that has Purify. But you're not escaping that damage, even with mobility options, because I think you're stunned. So yeah, you literally have to take it. So because of that, probably 4th. Yeah. Admiral, yeah. Admiral's going down. Because what's it called? Charger's fucking, it's nasty. Especially when you're fucking have a, a bot in the fucking, not a bot, but like the dummies. A dummy in the arena, it's over. You lost. You can hit for 60 damage, so good luck with that, brother. Ruler, as a shield, which is good. The slam down is 30 damage. Usually people are hitting it most of the time. But I feel like if you rush down a ruler, they're fucked. You just run to them, hop over their shield, just rush them down, you're fine. You'll kill them. And their slam down, as long as you're near void, you're fine. Because you can just jump in the void and you won't take no 30 damage, no nothing. You just take void damage, but I'd rather take void damage than 30 damage, you know. So ruler's like, it can be nasty, but probably like I'll put it right here, better than musket, because sadly musket bullets do not pierce that shield. So yeah, ruler is fine right here. Next is sorcerer. He's a little definition of a burst class. He's like busted. like probably like right here. Why so high for sorcerer? I thought he's trash. He's not trash. He's literally busted. You do the slow. You don't even need the stun. You could just use the slow. Because what's it called? You F enhancement double Q E. Yeah, that's a combo. Yeah, double Q E. And then you usually teleport in front of them from such a distance. You slow them, do 2 LMBs, and then F, and then the enhanced LMB. It usually does like 80 damage from the E, 10, 2 from the 20 from the LMB, and then 50 from the F. That's really 80 damage each time, each burst. And you can LMB spam. The only downside is what's it called, if they get too close, but usually if you're in body contact, since the sorcerer LMBs come out of you, if they're in body contact, it'll just explode right there. So that's not too bad. But yeah, sorcerer high A. It's not bad at all. Druid, I'll be honest. Druid is the same thing with Firecracker. They'll be together. Yeah, it's like they both have untapped potential, which they can probably boost up to S if like someone mains them and takes the time to learn everything perfectly and get everything down by the book. But Druid is in the same boat as Firecracker, Bunny, and those three. Yeah, those three are in the same rug. Not many people play them, so not many people know how to use them correctly. So yeah, Druid, middle of B. The last class is Ranger. It's pretty good. People say it's bad. It's kind of mixed. People tell me it's bad. People say it's the ranged version of Warrior. It's mixed opinions I hear from people, but I'd say Ranger. He's good, but isn't really like that scary. His LMBs are pretty easy to land, and they travel pretty far, and they do 8 damage, bro. I'm fucking sorry, but I'd probably say he's right here. Yeah, this is a good spot for Ranger. It's a pretty good class. It can shock, it can stun, and if you stun, you're guaranteed an additional shock. So yeah, Ranger's a pretty good class. Alright, there you go. My tier list is done. All the classes in the game are pretty good. You can see there's only like 2 classes in C, nothing in D, because every class in the game is pretty good. Yeah, every class in the game is pretty good. There's no like outlier or anything like that, except for Gambler and Mushroom. Those 2 are fucking terrible. Luckily the Shore's not with them, but yeah. This class is pretty good. Now is my official break. This is the last RevolatuF Chili Bean Josh, everyone says. What's it called? Video. For I don't know how long, because I gotta go back to school now. So yeah, probably when I start playing again, I wanna start maining musket again. Because last time I was playing the game, I was starting to main scout, but doesn't really have much combos. It's just mostly precision based, stuff like that. So probably will go back to musket when I get back into the game again. Because I know, what's it called, Brew is starting to play musket, and they're pretty good already. And this oatmeal person, they're pretty good too. Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't know who they are, but they're pretty good. But yeah, probably when I come back, more deserved break. Come back, main musketeer, and get my title back, because you know I'm washed and it's not good. But hopefully I get my #1 spot back again. I don't know, probably, hopefully, but yeah. Here's my tier list. Some of you may hit it, some of you will still hate it, and stuff like that. But yeah, tier list done. Thumbs up. Video is gonna end. But before I end, I'm gonna play some gacha. But not that game, not the rhythm. Some Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. So, you know, bye, buddy. See you later, alligator.